So it's quiet. I'm just sitting here. It's quiet because my boys is out in the jacuzzi. And of course, as usual, I'm thinking about stuff. I was just thinking about bullies and their mentality. Like, do they ever stop to ask themselves, why am I bothering this person? Or, I know that they do target, sometimes individuals or somebody that they deem as weaker, but it's like, do they really ask themselves, why am I like trying to be mean or dominant to this person? Like, what's on the inside of me that's making me want to do that? I'm just thinking about that because I'm just like, out of the whole time I've been living over here, and I'm definitely pointing at this house that's across the street. That's where people have definitely tried to bully me. Now, they know I don't take well to that, but but I just wonder, do y'all ever ask y'all self, like, why, what have she done to us, and why do we feel the need to bother? One thing I do know, of course, is their so-called mom was the ring leader and trying to start and stir stuff up. Seeing that, of course, her mom was another ring leader, and even putting it out there that I disrespected her and some things of those nature. Of course, that was a lie, but she put it out there, and then I guess she never corrected it, or you know what I'm saying. And then their so-called mom, she went on to do that, but even before this other lady of another whole household and a whole nother quote unquote community or neighborhood put the lie out there, it was just like soon as I moved over here, they were already just watching, just, you know what I'm saying? Just they try to watch you when you move in instead of going on about their day and stuff like that and continuing life as it was before I got here. No matter what that is, good, bad, indifferent. They're just too busy watching me. And and basically trying to target me or whatever. And then of course when they knew that I was already linked up with the boy's dad, and that's their relative, they felt like that's the way for them to get in my life, get in my business. And yeah, no, I'm not, that's not how I am. Just because you know somebody that's one thing about me. Just because you know somebody, there's some standing out on the porch, I don't know. But yeah, just because you know somebody that I may communicate with, do not mean that you invited in or welcomed in. And I ain't that type of person to say, oh, well, let such and such in because I know them. And no, baby, I have to either have that interaction with you, or me personally, I have to have that peace from God to go forward. And at that time, like 10, 12 years ago, I wasn't wrapped up in peace as I am now. I mean, I knew peace, but I didn't really know peace like I know it now. But I knew that, of course, what other people say, gut feeling, and other people call it intuition and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not stupid, but I just wasn't. And at that point in time, I just was like, I'm just going to, I'm just going to decline, because so it won't be any confusion. Whether, it could be something good or whatever, I'm going to decline because I'm not going to risk that's not the type of risk taking I take. But anyway, so um yeah, it's just quiet in here, so I just took this moment as that opportunity. Hold on. Y'all let me know when y'all getting out and drying off and stuff, so that way I can help y'all. But anyways, and then there's my boys are out in the back. The blinds and stuff wasn't opened before in like her backyard or whatever, but as soon as they see me walking out to my backyard and stuff, that's what they do. That's the only reason. Honey, you think I'm opening my blinds at this point in time to let the sun in. Whatever I see and observe when the blinds is open, that's one thing. But you think I'm finna be sitting around opening my blinds and stuff because y'all got commotion going on? Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? And it's not affecting me. It's not over here. You know what I'm saying? I might can hear it. I might see. But, So, yeah. But, just thinking about stuff like that. And, I'm actually feeling peaceful now. I'm gonna get ready to cook some stuff for today. A few little things or whatever. Um, I've been having some taste for some fried chicken, so I'm gonna definitely make me some. Me and the boys, a few little pieces. I took it out last night. Tomorrow, order some groceries. Thank God some money came in today. Thank God. I ain't thanking nobody else. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who the resource was used, but I care about who the source is. And I'm thankful. To God be all the glory. And I got a little excited. Like, which bill I'm going to put something down on first? Because I'm not, all this stuff, like somebody, like that meme say, what we doing paying these bills when he paid it all? You know, trying to make people broke and stuff like that. And it's just like, man, you feel that pressure and that anxiety. Oh, I got to pay this because it's going to get disconnected. Man, no, nobody want to live like that. Nobody should be living like that. Nobody should have, to me, started out living like that, you know, at all. Even if when you're born, you get a certain stipend. Everybody pretty much almost get the same amount. You know, I'm not saying that I agree that some people should be having more, but, you know, I know a part of me, I do feel like some people might work a little bit harder than others, so I can understand, but because I've seen some hard workers out there. And it might just be that they work hard in that area and they slack in some other areas, and you don't see them on their slacking game, but you see them on that where they, like I seen this man making an igloo, and he was like using a ice saw pick thing to like literally fish for the ice blocks out of a frozen lake. And you know, unless he made an illusion that he, you know, and those were already there, he did that work, and it was from sun up to sundown. And he made the igloo, and he built it himself and stuff like that. And then he had a little, I'm not going to call him a moocher, but he had some dude come over there, and when he was all done, he came in the igloo. Like, after he did all the work, you get to come. But I mean, and that's fine, because evidently he wasn't offended by it. He just wanted somebody there with him. But he was so tired after he did it, and he went to, you know, appearing by appearances, he looked tired and he was ready to go to sleep. But I don't know what my boys think they're doing right now. Then I had a thought that, you know, what if my daughter would just show up and just surprise them? They would be so ecstatic and excited. They should be anyway now. Shoot, they get older, so they might be like, but probably be so excited to see her and stuff like that. You know, we miss her, but you know, again, it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, but yeah, the one that's standing on the porch now, not the one in the pink. That's somebody that's not even supposed to be over here, but that's a whole different ball game. But anyway, one standing on the porch, she's the daughter of one of the two so-called ringleaders, and so, you know, she would probably be next in line as one of the liars and deceivers and manipulators and stuff. But she's also told me, oh, we nice people, we this and third. And I think maybe she was just talking about herself, especially during that time. But she's very influenced by definitely her mom, and I could understand that because I was when I was, you know, when I was younger, and you know, if I was interacting with my mom now, I would still be influenced by her. And because I did say, you know, I want to be like my mom and this and third. And I've seen, of course, the nicer aspects. I lived with her, so I've seen some other stuff. I've seen how she could be behind closed doors, but you know, even that wasn't a terrible person to me, you know. So yeah, but then I had to snap out of that and like, okay, we can be influenced by our parents, but we supposed to have that relationship with God because He created us and He gave us our identity. And you wish some of us. I wish that I would have known that a long time ago. You know, so I could learn to apply it better. Like I'm just now learning to apply and use that wisdom. That you need to have your own identity. You need to be able to um, walk in who God has for you. They ran in the house soon as this car pulled up at the next house. I wonder why. I don't know, but anyway, that's kind of crazy to me. Just running in the house. I just, like I said, I'm just recording and I just observed it. They came outside even after I started recording and stuff. So, anywho, yeah, you have your own identity. You need to be who God has you to be. And all she told me was, I want you to be better than me. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable, but didn't really know what that meant. And, you know, it is what it is. That's a good thing to me that parents want you to be better and do better than them. I don't want parents that want you, oh, I don't want my kids better than me and this and the third. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with that. Maybe in some world that's how it's supposed to be, where parents be like, oh no, y'all never supposed to outdo your parents. I don't know. But I just, here they go with this foolishness, these shenanigans. I don't know what she getting in her car for and what she trying to move to or whatever, but yeah, I'm just hoping you stay right on over there. Anyways, I had some dream this morning that, again, the man that I say felt infatuated with, but I don't know what to really call it or whatever. I felt infatuated with, but I also had a care and a concern. That's what I should say. And he was in my dream, and I was helping him to put on. I was helping him to take off a shirt. His back was like kind of turned towards me, but he was looking to the left, like talking to me some or whatever. He had on a white shirt and it had black writing on it or whatever, and and he had on, I think, a black hat. And I was trying to help him. He was tall too, and I was just, you know how if you lift your arms up and somebody just helping you to pull your shirt off over your head or whatever. So that's what I was doing. There was something else going on in the dream. Cannot remember. Did not write it down, and that's mainly the only part that I remember. But yeah. But I just wanted to touch on about these so-called bullies and stuff, and ask yourself why. And then, of course, when and if that shows up in your life, your kids' lives or whatever, well, how you gonna respond to that? You know, that's why I really have tried to just carry myself with some with some integrity, with honesty and all that. That's what I want to sow and reap regarding my children and their futures and stuff like that. My so-called late grandma's not here anymore, you know, and I don't really think she was being mean about it. I just think, again, she observed certain stuff and she called people's kids like stupid, not in a mean way, but she would say they're slow or something like that. And I feel like it was just acknowledging it, but you know, I just still feel like some stuff tried to show up in our lives that either the generations before us spoke, or you know, things of that nature or whatever. And I don't know, like I said, when and if it shows up in your life or whatever, don't be surprised. Just accept it for what it is, you know. And I've literally seen stuff like right here, this what I'm pointing to, right in front of my eyes, um that have happened. And I know it was a direct result. It was like a direct and almost immediate result. It wasn't immediate. I won't say immediate enough for me, but it wasn't immediate, but it was like a couple months later. I seen some stuff and I'm just like, yeah. And that person, the both people who was out there mocking and laughing and stuff was right there when the like disaster tried to strike. Y'all being slightly loud. I can hear y'all, so kind of quiet down a little.
What did you say?
I said y'all are being slightly loud, so kind of quiet down a little.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, they got that jacuzzi filthy dirty, so of course I'm gonna have to let the water out and stuff like that, and you know, that whole process or whatever. But um, just thinking about that. I was the one that was like prone to getting bullied. I just was also one that was kind of like prepared for it. I was prepared early in life because I seen my grandma getting beat on by her, you know, her ex-husband. Of course, he's now deceased as well. But so that built up something in me, and then of course I got bullied in early life, and I was just like, oh no, I'm just one that just don't take well to bullying, and God have never moved on me to just take something laying down. It's some stuff He told me to close the door on or flee from as quick as I can. You know, you can call me a scaredy cat, this and the third, but He ain't told me to just sit there and let nobody just nitpick with me and just do whatever. Absolutely not. And really, that's what their dad was trying to do. He was trying to do it in a roundabout way, in a subtle way. He will do it in an outright way, but he just did it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying me, just really trying me. And it's fine. I feel like if somebody is up close and personal, uh, you can, I won't say press nobody's buttons, but you should be able to be yourself. And in being yourself, if it like conflicts with the other person, y'all should be able to discuss it and have, find some type of common grounds, compromise or whatever. I don't want to say compromise. I want to just say some type of common grounds or agree to disagree or whatever. And yeah, that's that. But he just was trying to pick with me. I don't like that. And baby, I don't play with that. I play, like I always say, video games, board games. We can play outside. We play at the arcade. Well, now we ain't playing at no arcade over here because they keep shooting at the arcades, and it's like, man, dang, that's a place that you can actually play. And y'all want to be hostile? You want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't go smile and have fun. So I told my sons, we're not going back. And hopefully they create and build something else new that they can do as entertainment. But not to get off on a tangent. But yeah, but anyways, I don't know. It's just so, I don't know why I'm thinking about that today of all days. Just stop bullying, you know what I'm saying? Just definitely, if you can purpose to stop, but you need to ask God to empower you, to help you to stop being mean to people and stop trying to dominate people. Speaking with authority is not trying to dominate people. I think speaking with authority is respectfully, knowing that you can speak up for yourself, standing up for yourself. You can delegate stuff if necessary, but it's not a form of trying to control somebody. And just going back to the incident where the Amazon dude didn't do what I asked him to do. I told you I read from the email and it said you can refuse delivery. So I'm like, the company's letting me know I can do it. Maybe somewhere the policies is not, reflecting for y'all, and that's not good. That's not good within the company, and that's why, again, I'm just saying, I don't advise nobody to buy from Amazon. Not that I'm not, I ain't fully boycotted it, I don't say, but I might, but yeah, I'm not doing that because something is just not adding up. Somewhere where the employees and then the shoppers or whatever, they there's a miscommunication. And just that whole team, that whole organization, I think I don't even say it's been thriving, it's been appearing to thrive, but I think it's been definitely being productive in a sense for a while now, but I don't know. Something need to catch up. And the same with USPS. Like they have these systems have so many glitches and things in these systems where if you really held them accountable and started bringing certain stuff to their attention for real, and it's not even being petty, it's just because you're a company and you're offering a service and it needs to be done, correctly. Like I didn't receive mail like 2 or 3 days ago from January 31st, and here it is February 2nd. And then I see that they're running it back through or whatever. So evidently it was still on the truck or wherever. And hopefully it gets to me today, but I submitted a complaint and I said, I haven't received this mail. Well, you need to wait 6 days. I clicked on the link that she gave me that said after 6 days you can submit it here, and it says file not found. So that sent me to a dummy page. It did still have the USPS stuff, but like logos and stuff, but it was a dummy page. So again, these things are definitely in place, giving you the runaround and stuff like that, and to have you doing the same stuff over and over, cycles and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I definitely would be glad if we do away with a lot of this stuff, but there's got to be a way for God to definitely allow the exposure and deal with this, because of course it's a money thing. Of course it's about money, of course, but It's like, man, wow. But mm, today's a good day. I'm thankful. Today's the day that the Lord has made. I'm gonna rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all still getting just a little too loud. You don't have to say nothing back to me, but just make sure y'all hear. Y'all getting a little too loud. Um,
What did you say?
oh Lord, I said y'all are getting a little too loud again.
Okay.
I don't like saying that. I said that enough. You just being too loud. And it's sad that I have to feel like that about my kids. My kids should be able to make a lot of noise outside. That mean they really can get as loud. But it's me. It's like, I don't want to draw no attention to my household. I don't like it. I can't stand it. I don't want y'all watching me. Their dad is no longer physically here. So that TV stuff and people wanting to be a spectacle and stuff, I'm not saying that some of it might not show up in front of the kid in front of the kids, and they might not want to be, what I'm saying, they might want to be seen or heard or whatever, but I don't. And while I'm here and I'm the one that's in charge, I want it to be minimal because these people are shady and shisty, and that's just what it is. They, to me, beyond trifling, but they conniving, they conspire, and all that, and just they'll use the smallest thing, and so and it is a thing of like trying to control, or we don't want them to get louder than what we want them to, or whatever the case may be. And so now I'm just trying to get them to just enjoy, and you can just peaceful. And I like peace anyway, but you can just peacefully do it. Now, mind you, again, they should be able to laugh and enjoy themselves. I just heard some kind of noise. Let me get my other. But yeah, laugh, enjoy themselves, and all that good stuff, and just, be children. But anyway. And then, honey, if you don't got all this material stuff or whatever, you ain't supposed to. What you laughing for? Like, and honestly, that's what my so-called dad said. Oh, you ain't made it. You ain't made it. I'm like, made what? What are we supposed to be making? Main thing I'm trying to make is make heaven. See them gates. Let them gates open up. Not even about the gates. It's about who created me. I want to see him. I want to be with him. So, made what? And it's he's not the only one that's out here like that. If you don't have shiny things and stuff like that to show for whatever, or the way that they want you to show, then you ain't made it. You ain't nothing. You ain't supposed to be laughing and smiling. And they be so angry at that, baby. I'ma smile anyway. I'ma laugh anyway. And I won't even say I'm gonna dare them to say something, because that's one thing about me, honey. Some people dare the devil to come at them and all that. I don't want to invite the enemy to nothing. But I don't want to invite the enemy to my present day, nothing like that. And especially my future, my kids' futures and stuff like that. But he tries to find a little way to slip on in there. But yeah, so I think I'm about to wrap this up. But yeah, these people be so damn ornery and just so, just I won't say mad for no reason, but I guess they got a reason. But you ain't discussed it with me, and I don't want you to discuss it at this point. And they discussed some of it with me. Honey, you know, just because your ovaries drew up, you don't gotta feel happy for the next person that can have babies or this, that, and that. Because sometimes I don't feel happy for the next person that have a certain relationship. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't have to feel happy about somebody got something that I know I aspired to or whatever. But I'm not going to try to sabotage them because they got that and I don't. Like, so that right there just irks me. And I do feel a way when I'm like, Lord, why would you even allow something like that to go on? But I do believe somewhere deep inside I can feel a belief that there's a reason for it, and I just don't understand it fully yet or whatever. And some of it I'll be feeling like I ain't even trying to understand, because I'm just like, Lord, that's not right. That's not right. But God is a just and a fair God, so I wouldn't, honey. I ain't gonna dare. I ain't these streets right here, all this grass, all this. I didn't put none of this down, even though it's man. Some man car did some of this and laid some of this foundation. God is the one that laid the whole foundation for us to lay the so-called foundation for us to establish. So I'm just like, I'm good on it. I'm gonna just stay in my lane. And want to stay in your will, stay in the center of your will, get in the center of your will if I've drifted. Let me see something. Y'all still ain't ready to get out yet?
Not yet.
Okay, just checking. So anyway, well maybe they'll stay in there while I'm cooking my food and stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. So we're gonna wrap it up. But yeah, he's in charge of that. The wind is blowing them trees right now. I've been watching these YouTubers and they set up shop in tents and stuff in very cold weather and stuff like that. And it's just amazing. And it was one time they set up a tent and they couldn't stop them winds from blowing, about blowing their stuff down, blowing their, they had like a heated or hot tent. They couldn't stop that from going out because God is in control. And most times they're successful at it and they're fine. And they're as prepared as they can be, and still something can go wrong, or go seemingly go wrong, should I say. But definitely nothing is bigger than God. God already knew it was gonna happen, and he's again is in control of it happening. So, and I'm trying to, even as I'm saying them words, I'm trying to still bring myself to that understanding and trust him. But anyways, February 2nd, I'm missing my daughter still. Definitely thinking about her and trusting God still. Hayere da handa shiara snia karana hai kora handa si ya ista iso kara handa si kere. Just trusting God for something. I definitely want to be reunited with her. I'm telling you, I don't even want to call it reunited because I just feel like we ain't never even, she's physically not here, but it ain't really been no real separation. But I don't know. And maybe it's just an illusion from the enemy and stuff like that. But I don't even want to say that because I'm like, no, baby, this right here feels real. Over a year and something, my child been gone. Like that's to me, that's as real as it gets. But God knows. Hallelujah. I don't want to get down just thinking about, my daughter's not here and all that good stuff. I just want to stay in a wonderful spirit and go in here and cook some of this food and stuff and do some other stuff around the house. And definitely glad my boys was able to get in that warm water today. I didn't have to get in there. I let them get in there. And just hoping and trusting that this so-called month of February brings some good stuff. Of course, it's Black History Month to everybody. Somebody went on and said it's Black Future Month, and I'm just like, Lord, we just trying to put all types of twists and spins on everything. But I really can't wait to order these groceries though, for real. Like, honey, I wait till tomorrow though, for real. Which is fine because I'm just now running out of my fruit. I'm gonna restock and all that, and get some stuff up in here. We love this Cajun salmon. Oh my God, like I really need to stock up on that and just keep that in the freezer. For real. That is the best. We killed that. It's expensive. You get what? Is it two come in a pack for $2.99? Basically, they charging you $5. Still cheaper than what restaurants try to charge you $20 for a plate of salmon, and you get your sides and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, but thank you, God. Money came in, contribution was made. Oh, and again, I can't worry about the so-called resource, because God is the source. God is the source and the resource. He's definitely the source, but I don't want to reduce them to any type of resource, but as far as I'm concerned, and I'm just grateful. And I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna just be real. My hand was itching, and it was itching like crazy last night. And then today I wake up and it was here. And I'm telling you, my late grandma used to say that all the time. My hand is itching. My hand itching. I'm gonna get. And she said it, and I did not ever believe that. And at first I wasn't experiencing that, to be honest. But and I guess like after she passed on, I really think that's when mine started doing that. And it's like, and it feels good, even though she's no longer here. I'm not holding on to the dead. I still know her as somebody who lived and who was important in my life, and that's what she was saying. And so I used to be scared to receive any type of certain things like them. Because I thought it was so superstitious. Oh, your money itching. I mean, your money itching. Your hand itching, and you think that's some money coming. I really felt like that was superstitious. And she would always say, I'm a psychic and stuff like that. And I'd just be like, Lord have mercy. Because to me, it's divination. And I was like, I don't want to partake in that, but I ain't going to front. My hand be itching and that money come in. And then there's another sign that I would see. And at this point, I'm almost ready for the hand itch to be more associated with it. But I am so grateful. Like, God, you outdid yourself on this one, because I really need a guy to come through with the finances. Because, yeah. But, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. I was already ordered something from from Finger Hut, because we need some things in here. And I could still order something, but I'm just trying to figure out what's the most important. I'm probably gonna order the laptop and then just wait on the TV. I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to save the TV part for later, because my son just really wants this laptop. Well, we really kind of need it, but ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go over to Finger Hut. I don't necessarily want to, but they got some of the same things or similar things that what's the thing? They got some of the similar things